All right, everybody, welcome to episode 2 of our Things You Missed from the Sonic Speed Simulator update series. We just got a massive update, and Blaze the Cat is officially here. And how could we forget World 5? Such a large world, such a fan favorite, we love to see it. The purpose of today's video is pretty simple. What I want to do today is highlight every single little minuscule change, reference, pose, whatever you could think about that change in this update, to highlight some of the hard work that the developers of the game put into it and give them a little recognition, because no matter how big or small the update is, there are people that work behind the scenes to make it function, so we gotta shout them out. But before we do that, please subscribe to the channel and join the Discord server. Hit the like button as well. I'll give you a second to do that. And hopefully you guys smash notifications. But let's start off with the elephant in the room, Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat was first introduced in the 2005 Nintendo DS game called Sonic Rush. Interestingly enough, if you look at the boost right here, that was actually the first game that the boost mechanic was even introduced. Here's the first thing you may not have noticed. Blaze's boost animation is based directly off of her appearance in Sonic Rush. You saw the boost there, and you see the boost here. Look at that fire. So cool. Such an awesome detail. Who would have thought that that was possible in Speed Sim? The next thing you missed was her jumping animation. She does a little spin right here. If you've ever played Sonic Rush and you watch Blaze the Cat jump, she also does a spinning fiery jump animation. Here's the next thing you missed. If you watched my update video, you knew about this. If you didn't, look down right here. World 5 gives you a 3 times multiplier for any of the events that you do, so you should be doing the quests in World 5. Here's the next fun fact that was relayed to me to the developers. Since you can purchase Blaze the Cat, if you purchase her, you still won't unlock World 5. You still have to do all of the quests. That was something that they explained to me, which is pretty cool. Here's the next thing you may or may not have missed. Tuxedo Classic Sonic is still here. He was moved to the left of the legendary spinner, which actually replaces this little chow area, which, you know, I think it actually looks a lot better, actually. Here's another thing you may or may not have missed. Honestly, if you haven't been buying eggs or anything like that in a while, if you look right here, there's a brand new, like, effect right here when you open up the eggs or you open up the chow. So this will actually be really useful for those of you who are going to want to unlock new pets right there. These little glowing aura effects. That is something that has changed as well. Like I said, I have a list of changes. We're going to highlight every single thing because it's important, okay? This next change I'm going to talk about is very big for new players. You guys are going to be extremely excited about this. Gate keys have been reduced. It used to be 6 gate keys to get into the new portals. Now you only need 3 to get into new worlds. So it's going to be a lot easier for people who are behind or trying to catch up and get to the new world to unlock them. So good news for you guys. Here's another change. This actually happened last week, but we didn't do this episode because there wasn't really a significant update. But if you look right here at your friends, you will get a little red arrow here when you have new pets. Here is the next thing that changed. If you look right here, the way the sales work is different. Now it says mega sale, mega sale, mega sale, and you'll notice that the tornado right here is not here anymore. Let me go to the other servers to show you. Or even better, I can show you guys a screenshot. Yeah, if you look right here, instead of saying sale, bundle sale, and pet sale, this is all different. It just says mega sale. The tornado right here, you see the chrome tornado? It has moved to right here. Also, the pets are here too. So they reworked basically the entire sales area. Again, every little change. Here's the next thing that you may or may not have noticed. I know a lot of people have been asking me about this. There are no quest givers, there are no time trials, and there are no adventures in Hilltop. Here is the first badnik reference that you missed. This is Spiker. He is from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and he appears in Hilltop Zone. Look, guys, I'm not making up. This is where he appears from. This is what he's based off of. Looks a little bit different, though. The next thing you may have missed is this badnik right here. This is called a Golha, and this also, once again, appears in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The absolute best 2D Sonic game of all time. I'm not here to debate about it. He also appears in Hilltop. This right here is what his 2D counterpart looks like. Pretty different, but also similar. Let's move on to the next one. The next thing you missed, well, you didn't miss these, but here are the Rexons from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Again, peek. You'll see them in Hilltop. These are based directly off of their appearance in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The game is so freaking good, bro. And this right here is what they looked like in action. These things were pretty easy to beat, but let's move on to the next thing that you missed. Here's the next thing you missed. If you played Sonic Rush, you will see that Blaze's spin dash right here is actually based off of her burst dash. It's actually not a spin dash. It's called the burst dash from Sonic Rush. If you guys look right here, just like in Sonic Rush, she would charge her burst dash like this, and she would spin into flames just like you see right here. Just like you see in Sonic Speed Simulator. As well as a running animation, these are also from Sonic Rush too. Here's another thing you missed. Blaze the Cat is a legendary skin, but if you guys played testing when it first released, Blaze the Cat was actually considered a rare skin. So this was an error by the developers, and they actually had to fix it for the next round of testing. Here's the next thing you missed. Flamelance hoverboard is Blaze the Cat's hoverboard. You can unlock this from doing her quest line. So it's pretty obvious this originates from Sonic Rider Zero Gravity, but it also does appear in Sonic Free Rider. So that is where the Speed Simulator team found the Flamelance hoverboard. Here's another thing you miss. If you die in Hilltop, you don't actually die. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. You literally can't die. Unlike the old Hilltop. Here's another thing you missed. The Indigo Wisp has been added to the game. Interestingly enough, Wisp are actually from Sonic Colors, but the Indigo Wisp actually originates from Sonic Lost World. That was released after Colors, and honestly, they should have stayed in Colors. In addition to that, there's a bunch of new pets and trails in the game. At these vending machines, there are now new best in slot pets, and best in slot means the best in the game. So go crazy with it and have fun.
This seems to actually be a new change right here too. If you go to the quest, the way this moves right here, this is definitely new. I don't know if this is from this update, but it's definitely something new. It like popped up on the screen or whatever. All right, we've unlocked Hilltop. Let's go in. Here's also another change that you guys may have missed. The tornado. They've improved the tornado lag. So if you have a device that's very laggy with the tornado, according to the developers, the tornado lag has been fixed or at least severely improved. So if you have if you're playing the game on a potato or an iPhone 6, this may be beneficial to you. I don't notice it because I don't lag with the tornado, but that is another change that also happened in the update you guys may have missed. So I don't know. Here's another change you guys may have missed. The login screen UI actually got a little bit of a tweak. I clicked right through it the second I logged into my stream earlier today. So I don't know exactly what it was, but the daily login screen got a change. It got some type of UI change. Here's another change I was told about. So there's various bug fixes and performance improvements. Obviously one of them was a tornado, but there's also more bug fixes. They didn't tell me what was fixed, but they did say that there are bug fixes. So for those of you who wanted some, you ran into any bugs, those got fixed as well. Here's another fun fact or thing you may have missed. So in the Blaze the Cat event, we got a brand new trail. It's called the Daisy Pedal Trail. Now, the most interesting thing about this, and you have to bear with me, this is the first trail, tier 5 trail that is accessible outside of Hilltop Zone. So all of the tier 5 trails are located at these vending machines. You can purchase them here, but here's the catch. Since the Blaze the Cat quest can be completed in any world that you want to be in, this means that you can unlock the trail outside of Hilltop Zone. That's what that means. This is according to the Sonic Speed Simulator wiki. That's where I found this information. So a little fun fact, little thing that you may have missed. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me, man. We covered everything. Let me know if you guys enjoy this series, because it's pretty interesting to highlight pretty much everything that we can find and all types of changes and things that you may have missed, references and stuff like that. If there's anything I missed, let me know down below in the comments and maybe we can go through it together. Obviously there's some little things like the trees and the environments are from Hilltop. Like if you look up top, those little carriages up here, hold on, let me hop on my tornado crew. Yeah, if you look at this, this is obviously from Hilltop, these little carriages. You go all the way up. Oh, am I going to hit it? That thing right there. You see the thing my mouse is pointing at? That's something from Hilltop, obviously, but I think we covered pretty much just about everything. So, got nothing else to see you guys. Until I see you next time, peace out.